If you suffer from tight hamstrings, a tight or painful lower back, then this 7-minute mobility routine is for you. Today, we're going to be unlocking your hamstrings and getting you feeling better for your day-to-day life. You may notice I'm always wearing the same brand of clothing, TLF. I'm wearing a size medium of the black rib tank. Love the fit, love how it complements my body. Definitely great for mobility, working out, and daily life. For today's mobility session, you will need an exercise band, or you can even use a belt or a towel. And we're gonna be doing some movements from the floor, so I do recommend using a yoga mat or finding some carpet so that you can do these exercises and be comfortable. Our first exercise, and these are exercises, they're not just stretches, is an assisted hamstring stretch, or you could even call it a hamstring floss. So what that looks like, you're gonna take your band or your towel, whatever you have. You can either do, if you need, you're not very flexible, you can use the longer part so that when we lay down, you have enough room. If you are a little bit more flexible, like me, and I'm gonna be doubling up on this band, you're gonna put it onto the sole of your foot. Do wanna wear shoes when you do this. And then we're laying on our back and we're lifting this leg up. Now it's very important that this is a controlled movement, okay? So no bouncing when we do this. And we're going to go ahead and go into it. You're going to be pulling it back. Deepest stretch that you can handle for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're releasing it and then activating and stretching again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I do want to make one note, that other leg should be activated. So you might have even just saw me, my leg was relaxed, and then I bring that toe up, okay? This is mobility, not just stretching. So we want our body activated and engaged. Let's keep going into it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do one more. And notice I'm trying to point my toe down towards me, down towards my face. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we'll be switching legs. So getting that band or belt onto the other leg, that other foot is gonna be activated. So I do want that toe pointed up. Coming down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release it, and we'll do 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 3 more to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exercise number 2 is a glute bridge with a hamstring march. My hips come up, I kick that leg out, and I'm alternating right, left, right, left. We're doing this for about 30 seconds. We're keeping the glutes activated while we're engaging the hamstring. Oftentimes people have lower back pain because their glutes are not engaged. So not only are we getting some hamstring activation as I kick my leg out, but those glutes are activated and we're teaching our body how we want to move. This is not about stretching out tight muscles. This is about teaching and training our body to function how we want it to. Our third exercise is a toe reach RDL, or sometimes called a bird feeder. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and go onto one leg, and then from here, I'm trying to reach my toes towards the ground as that back leg comes up. Now, the slower you do this, the more challenging it will become. So it's actually a little bit easier to go fast, all right? And this might be all the mobility that you have. That's fine. You can even use your knee as kind of a point that you want to go down to. Or if you're flexible enough, you'll be going all the way down to the ground. The way down is not as important as the way up. Again, this is mobility exercises. We are training our body. And so coming up is where a lot of those injuries happen. We want to train the body to engage the hamstrings and core properly. So let's go ahead and go into it. We're going to be doing 5 per leg. 1, 2, 3, and go. 1, 2, 3, and focus on that control. 1, 2, 3. You can bring that foot back for balance. 1, 2, 3. Focus on control. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And the last one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And even for me, that got easier as I went through it. My body was engaging properly. Let's go into the other leg. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. If you find that your balance is not as good on one side, that is very normal. It's okay. It's not something that you really need to correct. We're just working through these movements the best we can. And last one. 1, 2, 3. Great job. Our next movement is an extension of that previous movement we were just doing, where we're isolating the hamstring again. Coming down to a kneeling position, you'll straighten one leg, keeping those toes up, and I'm trying to shift my weight forward and then shift it back. Shifting forward and leaning, shifting back. This is not a movement where you're going to get the deepest hamstring stretch. If you really wanted to go for a hamstring stretch, you would actually lean forward into it. Now, as I do this, I'm actually teaching my body proper mechanics as I might have to use in my daily life. All right, so ankle mobility, hamstring activation. And we'll go about 10 to 20 seconds on one side and then be switching to the other side. So the other leg is straight, toe is pointed up. I'm going to shift my weight forward and then bring it back. And I'm actually feeling quite a bit more stretch in my hamstring on this right side. And that's going to tell me that that hamstring is tighter. And on the previous exercise, I was noticing worse balance on this right side. So there could be some correlation there where this hamstring is maybe weaker, needing to work more, which is why it's tighter and I have not as good balance on that side. Remember, about 10 to 20 seconds on each side. We're rocking back and forth. The next exercise is hands down one of my favorite exercises, one of my favorite ways to stretch. We're going to be in a deep squat position, so feet shoulder width apart. Going into that deep squat, knees wide, I'm bringing my elbows to the inside, and then from here, I'm leaning forward and straightening my legs. So you go back into that deep squat, you're trying to keep the elbows pressed into the knees at all times, straightening out and coming back. This one, you will get a very deep hamstring stretch. So you do want to be careful of the lower back that you don't overwork it, because it will get pulled on as well if you're very tight. You kind of do whatever's comfortable for you. That might be as straight as you can go, or you can come all the way up and strengthen. But we'll be doing about 5 to 10 reps of this. And so this movement is practicing lengthening and stretching the hamstring. For our next exercise, we're going to be doing the same thing with our back and teaching our body how to stand up properly. So from here, I'm going to be feet shoulder width apart. I'm going to be keeping my back straight. I'm sticking my butt backwards, stretching down to the ground, get a good hamstring stretch. And then from here, fold down, allow that back to arch out, straighten the legs, and then I'm slowly standing up. Very slowly. This is a lower back exercise, but we're teaching that body how to come into a proper posture position. So again, I go into this straight leg, roll the back, and then I'm standing up. All right, this is basically a stiff leg deadlift where we're really focusing on isolating the back. Forward fold, all the way down, and then standing up. And for the last movement, we're doing seated hamstring scoots. You want to sit upright, back tall, core engaged, and bringing those toes back towards me, hands go down by my sides, and then I'm walking those hands forward. Now what you're trying to do is keep those abs as tight as possible. And realistically, without compromising my core or my lower back, this is as far as I can go. So again, those hands come down by my side, then I'm just walking these hands forward, keeping my core engaged. You might not be able to go very far, and it's not about getting a deep stretch. It's about keeping our core engaged while those hamstrings are in a lengthened position. This is going to greatly improve your posture, and this exercise alone will almost completely get rid of your lower back pain. Reset, core engaged, walk the hands forward. We'll do one more, core engaged. Your hamstrings are more than just tight. They're reactive, which means they respond to how you live and how you move, and you can train them to feel and function differently. I recommend you do this hamstring mobility routine 3 times per week. You're spending anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes every single time you do it. If this was helpful for you, go ahead and comment, like, and subscribe. Be sure to let me know what body parts you want me to focus on in the next video.